Let's look at equity. Equity is nothing. Equity, you understand what equity is, but you can get equity by debt funding, that is, you borrow from a lender, or equity is the cash that you've got at risk, the cash, your cash or your stakeholders' cash that is at risk. And equity is also the value remaining in a property after all debt and other charges on the property are paid out. That is basically your profit. So you basically generated equity. So we're going to get into how you can generate equity. Sources of equity. How can you get your hands on some equity? You can get in touch with your friends and families, business associates, brokers, financial planners, private money, accountants, lawyers, and insurance agents have clients with money. You can have your own syndicate, and I'll explain you what a property syndication is. Property syndication is a direct property investment where the smaller property investor with limited available capital has an opportunity to invest in commercial, retail, or industrial properties. These properties are managed and marketed by licensed property dealers and should have a prospectus lodged with the Australian Securities and Investment Commission. So ASIC will have, ASIC has to be part of any property syndicate if you were to put one together. The main objective should be investing in properties with quality tenants, long-term leases, strong returns, good potential for capital growth. There is more risk when investing in only one property, though it can provide a regular cash flow, tax benefit, and potential capital gains. So that's what syndications are. You can also get money in property investment funds, joint venture partnership, building contractors. Usually if you do a JV with the builder, you can cut a deal with them in the sense that you provide the land, you provide the permits, they do the building, and you can go halves in the profits. So new and prospective immigrants, there's a lot of new immigrants that have come in and they've got money to invest. So if you are in a network like that, you can always leverage off it. Looking to invest their money in business and investment opportunities, also the hardest to convince because establishing trust takes time. So if you see someone who's recently migrated and they have the money but they do not have that, so always remember, one, you haven't invested time to build the trust with them, or they don't have the mindset. So these two things have to be available for a deal to go down smoothly. The person who's doing it must have the mindset, knowledge, or know-how. So basically, if you give them the knowledge and the know-how, you can develop their mindset to be able to invest with you. However, if they don't have the trust value with them and they just have the mindset, you still won't be able to do it. So if they don't have the money and just have the mindset, you still won't be able to crack a deal with them. So these are the things that are important. There are more people with money than there are people who know what to do with it. This is not my line. This is the line that I actually learned from my mentor, and I'm passing it on to you. My mentor taught me this line, and he said to me that there are more people with money than there are people who know what to do with it. So always keep that in mind. And you are obviously the one who knows what to do with it now, don't you? So you've gone through the course, you invested the time. If you are watching this video, I've got to applaud you, because there are over 100 videos in this course, and if you are at this video, that means that you've actually taken the trouble and the pain, and you invested the time and the energy to come so far. So pat yourself on the back, and we'll come back in the next video and discuss sweat and free equity.